So MagSafe is making waves in the iPhone 12 accessories market, and you might be wondering which desk charger should I buy? And luckily today we're taking a look at 3 popular options. So first up we have the ESR HaloLock desktop charger, then we have the stand by MagSafe, then we have the desktop charger by MagSafe. As you can see, it's quite the variety of form factors here. You've got the flat desktop charger, a propped up desk stand, and then a much more vertical MagSafe stand. Let's take a look at each of them. Starting with ESR, we've got a very simple desktop sort of puck charger you can see here. It's very thin and it's made of a heat dissipating metal, and it's actually quite a lot heavier than I expected it to be, but that brings on its own benefits, which we'll get to in a moment. It has USB-C on the back, and while it indicates fast charging, in reality, it'll only hit up to 7.5 watts. So if you're expecting MagSafe 15-watt charging, this charger can't quite reach that. Now, the biggest appeal to buying this ESR HaloLock, aside from the premium quality design, is also that they have magnets embedded in the circle here, which are going to line up with the MagSafe magnets in your iPhone 12. So that means when you connect your phone, it's going to snap into place, so you're not just settling on hoping that it's aligned right and it's charging. I myself am very guilty of setting my phone on a traditional wireless charger and then waking up in the morning to it not charged because it wasn't aligned properly. So that's not something you're going to have to worry about with ESR. Now, taking a look at it plugged in, you can see it does have the indicator lights all the way around it, and these are actually pretty bright. Catching on to this, they've made sure that when it is connected, a minute later, the light will go out. So if this is something that you're going to include on your nightstand, you don't have to worry about that bright light being on all night long. And another thing you're going to notice when you do actually connect the phone, it'll snap right into place, but you won't see the MagSafe animation like you would on a MagSafe enabled charger. That's because this charger doesn't have the NFC chip required to tell the phone that this is a MagSafe accessory. Those chips are also what allow the phone to charge up to 15 watts. So because this device doesn't have that, you're only getting a 7.5 watt charger. And that's not necessarily a downside either, right? Because getting the NFC chip and having it certified by Apple would actually drive the cost up. And by not including any of that, yes, we get slower charging speeds, but we also get a much cheaper charger because the cost is able to be kept low. Now, another thing about this device, which I already mentioned, is that it actually is quite heavy to pick up, but this is actually a good thing. One of the things I hated about the previous Apple MagSafe charger is that because it was so light, when you went to pick up your phone after charging it, you would take the MagSafe charger with you, whereas here with ESR, it will just stay put, so it's easier to grab and go. So because of that feature alone, I'm using the ESR HaloLock on a regular basis now, and I'm willing to omit that faster charging speed just because I charge at night, so speed is kind of irrelevant to me. Okay, so second up we have the desktop charger by MagSafe. You can see this one's a little bit bulkier. It's kind of a sphere. On the back we have the USB-C, and it's also kind of heavy, but this is one that you're just gonna have sitting on your desk anyway, so it's not the end of the world. This one, of course, is more suitable if you actually want your phone to be propped up. And my first impression is that it's a little more futuristic looking than the previous ones. This one has full 15-watt charging, although I found that the NFC animation is quite unreliable. You can see here when I do this, it doesn't always show. Overall, you'll see that the indicator light does turn on here. It's a little more dim than the ESR charger was. It's actually kind of a nice touch, and it is more of a futuristic looking charger than the others. So last up we have the stand by MagSafe, and this one is the most premium, I would say, with a nice black polished finish, stainless steel going up to the top. It has USB-C on the back and a rubberized padding at the bottom so that it stays in place. So this one also offers the full 15-watt charging, and you can see it's actually a very strong hold. Even on my iPhone 12 Pro, there's really no issues here and there's no falling off. Another nice thing is that it gives sort of a floating effect, so you can see there's room underneath it, which is kind of a premium looking design to have to stand out on your desk. Now, another thing you will notice is that when it's plugged in, it has this white indicator light at the bottom that just pulses. And this actually does not go out like the ESR charger does. So that's always going to be on, and it's actually pretty bright. So if you're looking for a nightstand charger or something that's going to be right beside your bed, then maybe this isn't the best option for you. But overall, it looks great, it's built to stand out, and for a desk, it could be a really great option. So overall, these are all pretty great devices to go for. I would say if you're looking for a very premium design for a nightstand or something beside your bed, I would go for the ESR charger, as that indicator light when plugged in does go out after a minute. It also has a very premium heavy design, which is a lot nicer than even the Apple charger that I've used in the past. If you're looking for something to go on your desk or somewhere where it's not going to disturb you at night, I would actually go for the standby MagSafe, as it seems like the most premium, and this is the one that I've liked the most on my desk. The desktop charger does its job, but it's very futuristic looking, and I think that lends itself to a very specific niche of people who are looking for that sort of design. But all in all, they're all great options. I'll leave a link in the description below to all of these so that you're able to purchase them. As always, leave a comment down below to let me know which one of these chargers you'll be picking up. As well, remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It tells YouTube that videos like this don't suck. As well, remember to hit that subscribe button to see more from me. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.